Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Faith Black Lights, we take a look at this. And what this is from Mythical Meats, it is the Merry Meat Pack of exotic game snack sticks, where we are going to eat 10 of Santa's helpers, I guess. So they're just kind of doing this kind of kitschy stuff. We've got humanoid meat, apparently, is one of the things that you can get. Reindeer, are these reindeer meat sticks? I don't actually know. So we've got Elf, Vixen, Prancer, Comet, Donner, Blitzen, Dancer, and Cupid, Rudolph, and Dasher, I believe. Cupid. Interesting. So I believe those are the hot ones. There are some supposedly some of these have Reaper, and I wanted to try those for my, as you've probably seen, my hot animal action playlist, which is, the idea is that hot or spicy animal products in that playlist. And this was the easiest way to get us. So there's 10 packs. I got these on clearance after the holidays, and which is why you're seeing this now. So maybe the upcoming holidays, you know, assuming we're all around that long, but that might be something that you can take a look at. But post-holiday, I got this entire thing. 10 of these for 15 bucks. And these things are, look at how big these are. Like, these are not, these are pretty tall sticks. So let's crack her on open and see just what we have. Now, the ones that are not spicy, I might do one or two of them just in the name of coverage. In this video, but not all of them. So I like that they have a sort of a Ziploc thing on the top, but I don't like that it's just a royal pain to get to it. It's like they sealed it with the bag sealer all the way to the Ziploc. So hey, have these tasty meat snacks, but you can't get into them. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna have to go get a, all right, I'm gonna go get a scissors. Maybe one day I should try to make a scissors by putting two knife blades together. That just sounds like a good way for me to get hurt though, actually. So maybe we won't do that. I don't know, we'll see. So, oh man, look at this. Why would you do, oh, look, there's so many. $15 got me this. Look at it. Look at it. It's a pile. No, not the scissors. Don't look at the scissors. Don't look at it. It's not for you. But it got me this pile, and I can actually smell these, which is slightly concerning. So we've got Vixen, which is, this is a mild. Venison with beef, mild. We've got Donner, which is venison with beef teriyaki. Put the teriyaki over there. We've got Blitzen, once again, with venison with beef teriyaki. We've got, oh, here we go, Rudolph. This should be, so, venison with beef fire snack stick. Let's just see if we can. Okay, so what do we have? Jalapeno, spice extractives. So the idea is that these were supposed to supposedly, I thought I saw on the website that these were Reaper, but all I see, oh, I got Rudolph again. Wow, 2 Rudolphs, nice. Elf, okay, what's the Elf? Elf is turkey with beef. Okay, we've got Dasher, Dosher is venison with beef. Oh, this is a fire also. So we'll put that with Rudolph. Dancer. Teriyaki again. And we've got Comet. What is Comet? Comet is a mild one. So venison with beef mild. And last but not least, we have, this is Prancer. Dancer and Prancer. We've got Prancer is a mild, but Dancer is a teriyaki. Interesting. All right, so here's the 3 hottest ones. And there's 2 Rudolphs here, which is interesting because I thought there was supposed to be a, where's Cupid? Did we get a Cupid? Okay, I didn't actually get a Cupid. So I think they gave me another Rudolph for a Cupid, but it's supposed to be the same heat level anyway, so that's fine, whatever. All right. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. The mild ones, we'll do Vixen, just out of curiosity. And we'll put those over there. And what's this one? This is a pepper turkey. I thought some of these were supposed to be alligator, but maybe not. Pepper turkey we'll do, and we will also do Donner, which is teriyaki. So the teriyaki and the milds, the other ones we won't do, but we will do all 6 of these, and we are going to start. Let's start with the turkey here. Oh man, am I gonna need scissors for these two? Wow, look at this. Yeah, they're completely interesting. All right, well, let's see if I can. It looks just pretty much like a normal meat stick. I'll take a bite. Tastes like pretty much a normal meat stick. Let's get on with it then. All right, turkey is a lot lighter than normal meat sticks. I am getting some of the black pepper. That's nice. These things have got to be, I wish I had a sheet of paper here to measure, but these are probably 11, 12 inches. Pepper turkey, not bad. It's a little plain. All right, the Donner Party shall be next. I did another product from Mythical Meats prior to this. They've got a fiery dragon beef jerky. You look for that. I don't know if that'll be up by the time you see this or vice versa. But definitely, you know, subscribe and turn on notifications, and it'll tell you when I post new content. And maybe one of those will be it if it isn't up already. Anyway, this is the teriyaki. And this is venison with beef. I like venison. I don't like it works very well here though. This is kind of an off flavor to this. There's a slight gaminess to this, which you can sometimes get with venison. And they're, you know, apparently it's not actually reindeer, it's just deer. But that happens sometimes with deer, you get a bit of gaminess to it. Sometimes people will cheat and say, well, you know, what if you, here's what I do is I throw some beef ribs in there, or I throw some, you know, like a beef pot roast, or I'll throw in a bit of, you know, like a prime rib or something like that. And it's like, so why are you bothering at all with, you know, like an elk or a deer if you don't like the flavor of it? Just stick with beef. It's fine. All right. Teriyaki, not enjoyable. I didn't like that one. This one is the mild. So gaminess, I think, works a little bit better here. I don't really love, though, the flavoring system they've got going on. This one actually tastes a bit dusty. And it just sat on the shelf in the garage for 14 or 15 winters before I put it in this vacuum seal. This is definitely the second worst. This is not a... It's really odd tasting. I mean, look, I'm a fat dude. I'm going to eat the other ones too. The other two teriyakis and the other two milds, but I can't say that I'll be enjoying them much. I mean, that's not exactly a ringing endorsement to go, well, they're not bad enough to toss. All right, so let's get that out of there. Okay, so this is Rudolph. Rudolph has been made into this floppy meat stick. The texture is way different here. I'm missing some of the snap of the other ones. I wonder if they're all like that. So these hotter ones, that's interesting. Well, they're not hot so far. Something has happened to the collagen casings on these. It's a little odd. But I figured, you know, 15 bucks for 10 of them. If they're any good at all, that's probably a deal. The operative word here, unfortunately, is if. I don't love these. They taste somewhat astringent. I mean, so this one's got the proper back again. Must have just been that other one. I'm interested in what the actual ratio here of beef to venison is, though. This one tastes almost fruity. Not really curious aspect to it. I mean, fire stick, no, definitely not. I'm giving these a 0 for heat. All of them. They also have, Mythical Meats also has a hot sauce, but it's a touch on the pricier side. So I might get to that, I might not. I'm not sure yet. These are, I think, really okay-ish. They are leaner, though. These are only 80 calories a throw instead of 100 plus. Slight bit of heat there towards the end of this one. Not enough for me even to call it a default one, though. All right. Last Rudolph. And then we'll you know, I think this formulation is kind of amplifying the gaminess, or possibly it's the cuts of the venison that they use, but so all three of these so far have been different. This one's a lot more like a Slim Jim. So, which I think is what they were going for here. So far, the first Rudolph was what was the one I just had after that? The other fire one. Where is it? Nope. It was come here. Who is it? Dancer. All right, so Dancer was closer, but it wasn't quite there. So this one, the second Rudolph, the snap is good. The flavor is, this is the best one I've had. By a long, long way. This one is actually quite good. And there is a slight bit of heat to it. It's the only one I've had so far. All 6 of these, this is the only one I've had that has had even just the slightest amount of heat. I don't know that, I mean, is turkey and beef what we're calling exotic meats? So, if it's that wild of a variant as far as the heat and consistency, to me that suggests some manufacturing issue somewhere in the line. That one was actually not bad though. So this is prepared for Mythical Meats. I don't know who's actually making this though. I don't know if Mythical Meats is a marketing company or what, but there is slightly different formulation. Oh man. Okay. So it's saying that 370 milligrams of sodium is 15% of the RDA. However, 500 milligrams of sodium, which are some of the other ones, is 0%. Same with cholesterol. The higher rate of cholesterol in the Vixen, Prancer, and Comet. Wait a minute. How can Dancer be here twice? Oh, this is Dasher. Dasher, not Dancer. So how can 40 milligrams to 15 milligrams of sodium, right? 15 milligrams of sodium, of cholesterol. So 15 milligrams of cholesterol is 5%. How can 3 times that be 0? Okay, yeah, so one stick out of the 6 I had was kind of impressive out of this pack. So even at $15, I would not get this again. I'm just going to be completely honest. It was fun to do, and it's a neat idea, but man, execution is. But I wanted to find, because they have Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. It's all just relabeling, right? It's the same meat sticks, the same formulations, just a different label on them, which is fine. Do whatever. But I was interested in trying them because if I could get these, then I could determine if there was actually some heat to these. Sad to say there's not, but it was still interesting, I think, to kind of, give it a little crack, see what happens. But one out of 6 was good. These other 4, I'll have at some future point. There obviously isn't heat to those, so we won't worry about those. But so heat, very, very moderate of the 1 of the 6. It was nothing for the other 5. So heat is definitely a miss. Flavor-wise, the very last one was actually pretty good. I would buy more of those. But the first one that was labeled Rudolph, labeled the exact same thing, was not great, I guess, to put it mildly. So it seems like consistency is a bit of an issue. But look, let's be honest, that is one of the issues when it comes to novelty products. That's why, for me, they're really fun to do because you never know. But I think more often than not, novelty products, you know, get a knock for just being kind of substandard. And I think that has been the case more often than not with a lot of the products that I've done in this video series, as well as on the blog. For blog is strictly hot sauces, but it still applies. So, yeah, we'll just really mixed bag here, no pun, of stuff, and we'll just leave it right there. So that was the Mythical Meats Merry Meat Pack meat sticks. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.